Sagittarius, wild heart of the cosmos. You have found your way here to this clearing in the great cosmic forest, and I want you to know that your arrival was not an accident. It was not a random scroll in the restless hours of your day. Something ancient and knowing within you, a pull from your inner compass, a subtle whisper from the stars themselves guided your arrow directly to this moment, to this message. So breathe deep. Let the confines of the world fall away. You are free here. Free to wonder, free to explore, free to receive what has been waiting just for you. It is a profound and thrilling honor to hold this space with you and my soul. Thanks you for arriving, for listening. Remember always that the words that unfold here are like guiding stars offered to illuminate your path, not to command it. You are and always will be the sacred archer of your own destiny, the one who holds the map to your own truth. These messages are a reflection of the universal energies flowing around you, a mirror to the truths already burning within your soul. If a word, a feeling resonates in the most adventurous part of your being, take it in. Let it be a confirmation. And if it does not, release it with a traveler's grace, knowing it was meant for another soul on a different journey. And before we venture deeper into this landscape, into the revelations the universe is charting for you, I invite you to anchor your energy in this very moment. This is more than a video. It is a sacred fire we are building together. Take a moment now to ground this intention. You might do so by leaving an affirming comment below, perhaps writing, "My spirit is ready for the next great adventure." When you offer a like or share this message with another Sagittarius soul who might need this spark of validation, you are not just clicking a button. You are adding your own flame to the fabric of this sacred space we call cosmic treasure. And by subscribing, you are making a promise to your own spirit to return to this well of expansive guidance, to continue honoring the part of you that knows it is here for something more. Your presence here is a gift, and it helps this sanctuary grow for all the free spirits who are searching for their true north. Now let us turn to the heart of what is unfolding. There is an electricity in the air around you, a sense of a starting pistol about to fire. You may have felt it yourself, a deep restlessness beneath the surface of your days that you can't quite name. It is the feeling of a horizon calling your name. The universe, in its infinite wisdom and perfect timing, is conspiring in your favor. It is preparing a revelation so liberating, so profoundly aligned with your spirit, that it has the power to set your soul soaring. This is not about a small, quiet shift. It is about something far more sacred, a truth that sets you free. There is a soul, Sagittarius, a soul that has been journeying on a parallel path to yours with a bold, almost magnetic admiration. This person, whether they are a cherished presence already in your life, or someone whose energy is just now beginning to gallop alongside yours, has been holding a powerful truth within their own adventurous heart. They have been planning not a material surprise, but a gesture of profound shared vision. And this is the gift your spirit has been craving. It is the kind of gesture that does not just change your plans. It expands your entire map of what is possible. It is the universe's way of reminding you that your thirst for freedom is not a flaw, but a sacred compass that calls in the truest forms of partnership. You are on the verge of an exhilarating moment, a sacred crossroads where this person who may have been independent or on their own quest will finally feel ready to share their map with you. They will open their heart and speak of the future they see, a future where your paths don't just cross but merge into a grander expedition. For you, this will feel like a fresh wind at your back after a long period of stillness. It will be a thrill, a deep and exciting confirmation that a new adventure is truly beginning on your own romantic horizon. It is a cheer from the divine telling you, "See, your free spirit was always worthy of a love that wants to fly alongside you." Perhaps you had begun to lose faith. Perhaps the detours of the past left you feeling that a true, expansive connection was a distant shore you might never reach. But this energy arriving now is here to help that faith be reborn, not as a fragile wish, but as a deep, certain knowing. The universe is calling you to keep your eyes on the horizon just a little while longer, to allow this transformative energy to fill your sails, reminding you that every solo journey, every moment of questioning had a profound purpose. It was all preparing you for this, for a new chapter where love does not confine but liberates. And as you hold this feeling, you may notice certain numbers appearing in your awareness. They are guideposts, fiery reminders from your guides to aim your energy toward your biggest, most expansive dreams. These are not just digits, they are frequencies. They are here to help you visualize and call in the freedom, the joy, and the love that are already galloping toward you. Use them as a bold prayer, a way of telling the universe that you are ready. Now, let us follow this energy as it blazes into your professional world, into the great quest of your life's work. A feeling of powerful forward momentum is building. While the world may try to put you in a box, a fire is rising within you that refuses to be contained. The Chariot, a card of victory and determined forward movement, is appearing in your energy field. It assures you that you are not just a passenger in the events unfolding. You are the driver of your own destiny, channeling a new focused and victorious energy. A major triumph is on the horizon, one that feels earned not by luck, but by your unwavering optimism and your courage to take the reins. This victory could throw open a gate you have been aiming for, perhaps a long-distance move, a new venture that allows for more travel, or a promotion that finally grants you the autonomy you crave. And at the same time, the World card is turning its cosmic cycle, completing in perfect alignment with your own journey. Can you feel it, Sagittarius? That sense that the grand adventure of your life is finally culminating in a magnificent success. This is a time of profound fulfillment and liberation. It is the joyful, unstoppable breaking of old limitations that have kept you tethered to places, to roles, to beliefs that no longer fit the person you have become. You are being called to step into a future that is not just brighter but bigger. This is your moment to spread your wings and fly, not with hesitation but with a bold, certain joy. What awaits you is not a chaotic storm of change, but a divinely orchestrated season of completion and new beginnings. Today and in all the days to come, the most powerful thing you can do is simply open your arms and your heart to receive the world. As we speak of these energies, the universe often leaves fiery markers along the path, little sparks of light and color to guide your way. For you today, the numbers 9 and 33 are appearing not as instruments of chance, but as vibrational keys. The number 9 speaks of wisdom, humanitarianism, and the completion of a long journey. It is your own number, Sagittarius, reminding you of your soul's purpose as a teacher and traveler. The number 33 is a master number of inspiration, spiritual upliftment, and blessing the world with your unique vision. When you see these numbers, let them be a reminder that your adventurous spirit and your innate wisdom are in perfect harmony. They are not here for a lottery ticket, but for a much greater prize, the fulfillment of your grandest destiny. In the same way, the color royal purple is being presented to your spirit today. This is not just a hue for luck. It is a frequency of wisdom, expansion, and spiritual connection. It is the color of twilight over a vast desert, the color of royalty and higher knowledge. It blends the fiery passion of red with the calming truth of blue. To wear this color, or even to hold a small stone or object of this shade, is to invite an expansive, visionary energy into your aura. It is a color that speaks of trusting your intuition and connecting with a higher truth. If you find yourself choosing between colors today, let your spirit guide you to this deep, majestic hue. It is the universe's way of draping you in a cloak of wisdom and reminding you that you look most powerful when you are radiating your own authentic truth. You are standing at a thrilling launching point, Sagittarius. You are beginning to aim the arrow of your life with a focused, knowing hand. The path you have traveled has not been straight. There have been wildernesses, and there have been moments of frustrating stillness where you feared you were stuck. But through it all, you have been learning to expand, to seek the truth, and to trust that even in the moments of delay, each step was bringing you closer to a more wise, more conscious version of yourself. It is so important that you remember this now. Not everything that feels like a barrier is there to stop you. Sometimes the greatest challenges are divine detours designed to reveal a new path or to strengthen the true, unshakable fire of your spirit. So I invite you to release the temptation to believe that the world is trying to hold you back, that restless, impatient voice that sometimes whispers in the quiet. It is born of old frustration, not of present truth. Its story is outdated. The freedom you have been praying for is so much closer than you think. All that is required of you is to keep your gaze bold and steady, pointed toward the horizon without turning back to the past with regret or blame. What was has no power over the person you are today unless you offer it that power, and you are ready to reclaim it now. There is a sense of a green light in the air. A positive response, something you have been waiting for with an adventurer's patience, is making its way to you. It might arrive as an acceptance letter, a travel confirmation, a message, a green light for a project that felt stuck, a request that seemed to go unheard. That roadblock is dissolving. Can you feel the energy beginning to surge? This breakthrough is bringing with it a current of fresh possibility. This is your invitation to use that momentum, not to be reckless, but to boldly organize your inner and outer worlds. Clear out your space as if preparing for a grand expedition. Review your goals not from a place of pressure, but from a place of passion. Make sacred space in your schedule, in your home, in your heart for what truly deeply lights you up. And as you do this, your profound optimism, your greatest gift, will be heightened. You may sense that someone close to you, a friend, a mentee, is lost in a forest of their own doubt. They may not speak the words, but your spirit will hear their unspoken need for direction. Your intuition, your philosophical wisdom will pick up on the subtle frequencies of their struggle. When you feel that nudge, trust it. This is your soul's calling to be what you have always been, a guiding light. Open your mind, offer your perspective, share your truth without judgment. Sometimes the most freeing thing in the universe is simply to be shown a wider perspective by a hopeful heart. Your bold optimism could be the very miracle they have been praying for. This energy is bringing you to a crossroads, one that has been quietly forming beneath the surface of your life. You have felt it, haven't you, Sagittarius? That subtle pull in your heart, that deep knowing that your entire world is about to expand in a profound way. There is a connection in your life, perhaps one that has felt a bit too comfortable or even limiting, that is about to reveal a new adventurous dimension. It is as if the ground beneath you is preparing to open up into a new territory, but to do so it must first release an old familiar map. This may involve a person or a situation that has represented security, but a cycle is completing. They are about to make a choice, a move, or a declaration that will either shatter an old restrictive pattern for good or reveal an incompatibility of vision you have both been avoiding. Perhaps they have been hiding their own desire for adventure or their fear of it behind a mask of contentment. But the wind is changing, and that mask is beginning to be swept away in its powerful current. You are about to see their true path, raw and unfiltered, and it may take you by surprise. But do not fear this moment. It is a sacred clearing. It is a moment of truth designed to bring you both into a more authentic alignment, either on a shared adventure or on separate, equally valid quests. And as this clearing happens, the universe is sending you a powerful wave of validation reflected in the light of the tarot. The Sun card appears radiant and certain. This is the universe shouting to you. It is time to embrace your joy. It is time to step into the spotlight without apology, without hesitation. You are being called to celebrate your own life, your own journey, no matter how unconventional it may seem to others. Know that your optimism is deeply deserved. Your bright confidence, when you allow it to shine, becomes a beacon that inspires everyone around you. You are laying the foundation for an even greater success, one that is built not on ego, but on the authentic joy of your own becoming. This foundation is affirmed by the Knight of Wands, the very essence of your fiery spirit. He speaks of a time when your passion, your energy, and your drive are all aligned and unstoppable. This card is a sign to move forward boldly with your plans, especially those involving travel, education, or creative ventures. Your charisma is at a peak, and your enthusiasm is contagious. Abundance and opportunity are not waiting for you, they are galloping alongside you. This card is a sacred promise that all the energy you have invested in pursuing your truth is now creating powerful momentum. Success is not just coming, it is here, carried on the winds of your own passion. And how are you navigating all of this? With the divine wisdom of the Temperance card. This card, your own ruling card in the tarot, is not about restriction. It is about masterful blending. It is about alchemy, mixing fire and water, passion and patience to create a higher path. It reflects your own journey of learning to channel your boundless energy with purpose and wisdom. You are learning to express your truest self with more nuance, leaving behind the old habits of bluntness or restlessness. Your tempered wisdom does not diminish your fire. It focuses it into a laser beam of intention, creating an environment of inspired co-creation. Be proud of the wisdom that guides your wild heart, Sagittarius. Let your light shine not just to be seen, but to illuminate the way for others. This beautiful flow of energy is mirrored in the Three of Wands, which speaks of looking out upon a world of possibility. For so long you may have been the one launching your ships, sending your energy out into the world. Now the cycle turns. You are beginning to see them return, laden with treasures and opportunities from distant shores. This card reflects your foresight and your willingness to take risks both financially and spiritually. You are entering a space where your world is expanding and your plans are coming to fruition. It is a space of divine opportunity and progress. And finally, to make way for all this newness, the Ace of Wands appears. Do not mistake this for a small beginning free spirit. This card is a divine spark, a lightning bolt of inspiration and potential. It signifies that a major new passion, a new journey, a new creative idea is being handed to you by the universe. This could be related to a career path, a new philosophy, or a relationship that ignites your soul. Although the path ahead is still unwritten, know in the deepest part of your being that it is for your highest and greatest growth. Accept this spark with an open heart. Seize the creative fire, knowing that the greatest adventures and grandest successes can only arrive after you say yes to that first electrifying impulse. You are not losing anything that was truly meant for you. You are simply igniting your next great chapter. Now let us bring this energy into the sacred vessel of your body. Your health is a reflection of your freedom, and a dynamic stability is beginning to settle within you. You may be noticing a surge of energy and a release from minor ailments that had made you feel sluggish. This is a sign that as your spirit soars, your physical vessel begins to thrive. It is a beautiful time to tend not just to your body, but to your mind and spirit as a whole. Your inner fire is strong and it asks to be expressed with joyful intention. If you find yourself with moments of quiet, see them not as empty time, but as sacred invitations to move. A challenging hike in nature, trying a new sport, a long bike ride. These are not chores, but acts of devotion to your own adventurous spirit. You do not need to follow a rigid routine. The key for you now is joyful exploration. Dedicating time each day to movement that feels like freedom can transform not only your physical fitness, but your entire outlook on life. Remember that the restlessness you have carried needs a direction. It needs to be channeled out of your nervous system. Find activities that connect you to a state of exhilaration. This could be dancing to your favorite music, planning your next trip, or even the sacred act of learning something new that expands your mind. Your mind and body are not separate. They are the bow and arrow of your spirit. Tend to both with equal passion and care. At your place of work or in your daily duties, your day will feel expansive and productive, especially if you focus your energy on the big picture rather than getting bogged down in minor details. There is an opportunity today to learn something new, perhaps through a mentor or a sudden insight that will open up a new path for you. Your profound ability to see the larger vision and your optimistic spirit will help you navigate any challenge with grace. You may also experience a moment of unexpected connection with a colleague, a shared dream, a philosophical conversation, the discovery of a mutual passion. Let yourself engage in these moments of expansion. They are the universe's way of adding adventure to your daily routine. And if you are currently seeking work, this is a profoundly aligned day to take a bold, forward leap. This is not about sending out 100 generic applications. It is about passionately rewriting your resume, seeing it not as a list of tasks, but as a story of your great adventures. Identify the roles that truly excite your spirit. And then when it feels right, send that one application you have perhaps been afraid to pursue. Do not let the inertia of the past or the fear of being told no hold you back. There are doorways of opportunity that are so much bigger than you think, but they require you to confidently knock. Taking that first bold step is an act of faith, and the universe will meet you there. Let us now turn to the energy of your finances, for resources are the fuel for your freedom, and you are so worthy of feeling abundant. Your financial outlook is shining, with a new and exciting promise of growth. The Three of Wands returns here, revealing that the ventures you launched long ago through bold ideas, through networking, through your willingness to explore, are now showing real signs of success. This card represents expanding markets and returns on your investments, indicating that your vision will create a lasting foundation for freedom. You may receive unexpected opportunities for profit, a chance to expand your business, or good news from afar, reflecting the universe's generosity toward your optimistic heart. The Knight of Wands reinforces this, emphasizing the new dynamic energy in your financial affairs. It speaks of taking calculated risks and acting on opportunities with speed and confidence. Perhaps you are now in a position to invest in a new project that excites you, or conversely, an opportunity you pursued with passion in the past will suddenly pay off. This forward momentum is a powerful sign that you are entering a phase where abundance is not just something you have, but something you create through inspired action. Luck is with you, yes, but it is your consistent vision and your courage that are allowing these blessings to anchor into your reality. The cards offer a fiery reminder: avoid impulsive spending born of boredom. Maintain a clear and expansive approach to your financial planning. You are being advised to remain focused on your long-term goals, ensuring that your prosperity grows in a way that supports your dreams without unnecessary detours. Financial freedom is not a distant dream. It is arriving now, built upon the visionary, passionate actions you have already taken. Be alert to opportunities related to travel publishing or international connections, as these could be sources of profound and positive change. If you have been waiting for funding to come through or a venture to take off, the wait is nearly over. This is a time to celebrate your progress, but also to be mindful of channeling that abundance wisely. Abundance flows most strongly when it is used to fuel a life of purpose and adventure. And finally, know that any financial limitations you have carried are now in a process of being overcome, guided by the inspiring energy of the Ace of Wands. Old blockages, old beliefs about lack, old hesitations that were slowing your flow of money are being burned away. They are making way for a new cycle of prosperity, opportunity, and the deep, thrilling exhale of finally having the resources to live your truth. And it is beautiful how love too works in this same sacred way. Not by being caught, but by finding a fellow traveler for the journey. Sagittarius love is meeting you on the road now, but this time it feels different. It is not arriving as a puzzle you must solve, or a cage you must escape. It is more open now, more expansive, more like an open horizon. It is a love that does not need to be changed because it already sees and honors your freedom. It is a love that reflects the version of you that has done the deep philosophical work of healing, the version of you that has learned to be your own North Star first. In the language of tarot, when temperance, your own card of soulful balance and higher purpose, is paired with the Two of Cups, it speaks of a partnership that is not just a deep connection, but a true divinely guided synthesis. It signifies two souls blending their paths, moving in the same expansive direction with the same joyful purpose. This is not about a fleeting romance. This is about two people arriving as base camps for each other's adventures, ready to build a life together with profound honesty, freedom, and trust. If you are in a relationship, this is your invitation to take an adventurous inventory. Does this connection feel like an open road or a cul-de-sac? Does it bring you more expansion than restriction? You are being called to make bold decisions that will mark a new, more authentic journey. Harmony will settle over your connection as you both learn to explore, to listen to each other's truths, and to heal the fear of being tied down. You will find that beautiful balance between your individual quests and your shared adventure. Planning a trip together, learning a new language, a passionate conversation about the meaning of life, These are the sparks that will ignite and deepen your bond. Remember that the greatest love stories are written on the road in the shared pursuit of a horizon. And if you are single free spirit, this message is especially for you. The universe is lovingly asking you to stop looking back at the paths you've already traveled. Overcoming the past is more than just closing a chapter. It is daring to look forward again with a heart full of unshakable optimism. This is your time to fall in love with your own journey, to put your own grand adventures first, to dedicate your time and passion to your own spirit. Change your scenery, renew your energy. Do the things that make you feel alive and expansive, not for anyone else's approval, but for your own, because there is someone watching you from afar with a deep and sincere admiration for your fire. You may not see it yet, but there is a gate to love that is already open, waiting for you to walk through it. Take one bold step. Allow the present to surprise you. Love does not always arrive with a formal invitation. Sometimes it arrives as a fascinating stranger in a new city, and you only realize it is here when it has expanded your entire world. Be attentive, for you are ready to recognize it. Now let us turn to the heart of your sign, your philosophy, your growth, your sense of truth. Family matters are a central and encouraging theme for you now, but through the lens of shared wisdom. The Ten of Pentacles speaks with a powerful voice here, emphasizing the legacy and traditions that form your worldview. There is a profound sense of grace and greater understanding settling over your family connections. Conflicts that once felt like philosophical dead ends are beginning to ease. A new atmosphere of tolerance, forgiveness, and mutual respect is taking hold. This card also speaks to the legacy you are building, not just in material terms, but in the wisdom, the stories, and the love of learning you pass on. Your family is a source of your core beliefs, and you are about to experience moments that reaffirm these sacred roots in a deeply moving way. The Three of Cups joins this energy, suggesting joyful reunions, celebrations, or get-togethers with loved ones that will lift your spirit to the heavens. These occasions will help you reconnect, heal old philosophical divides, and create memories that your heart will cherish for a lifetime. Even if distance or past disagreements have caused a separation, the energy is ripe for healing and reunion. At the same time, you are encouraged to maintain your own healthy, expansive boundaries. While family support is abundant, be careful to shield your own optimistic energy from any cynicism or negativity that might circulate. Your spiritual balance depends on your intuitive ability to discern when to engage in debate and when to simply walk your own path. Overall, your family life is moving toward a season of greater stability, truth, and abundance. Expect blessings related to your home, your heritage, or shared philosophies. This is a sacred time to appreciate and learn from your loved ones and to celebrate the solid, loving foundation you are all helping to build together. Energetically, your own inner fire is high today, and it will burn brighter with every new idea you entertain. If you act with bold, optimistic intention, you will achieve everything you set out to do. The positive focus for you today is the grand expansion that is beginning to take shape in all corners of your life. Today, you can make bold decisions that will bring you closer to a deep soul-level freedom. On the other hand, a fiery caution: be careful not to become impatient or discouraged if the world is not moving at the pace your spirit desires. Trust in divine timing, and be especially mindful not to trample on the feelings of others with unintentional bluntness. The past is where it is for a reason. I know it is so hard to stay still sometimes, but your true power, your creative force lies only in the present journey. We cannot change the trail behind us, but we can bless it for the lessons it gave us, and then turn our full attention to the sacred now. For the students among you, the day begins with a curious mind and an adventurous spirit. You have the ability to grasp complex concepts and see the bigger picture as the expansive energy of your ruler, Jupiter, is blessing your intellect. But you must channel your energy to stay focused. As the day progresses, you might feel a wave of restlessness. Do not fight it. Gently observe what triggers it and find healthy ways to engage your mind. Listening to a podcast about a new subject, watching a documentary, or sketching out your ideas can be perfect allies to clear your mind between classes. Exposure to new ideas and grand philosophies will always balance your adventurous system. Do not waste your precious energy on petty dramas or the gossip of others. If something does not expand your mind, walk away with grace without needing to explain. Your growth is your priority. And as you move through your day, you will notice how your energy interacts with others. Today is a particularly beautiful day for connections with 3 specific signs. First, with Aries. They understand your need for action and adventure. They can help you feel validated in your impulse to begin something new, reminding you that all great journeys start with a single fiery step. With them, you can let your enthusiasm run free, trusting that wonderful things are on the horizon. Secondly, with people of the Leo sign. They will remind you of your own inner light and the importance of joyful self-expression. Being in tune with their energy of creativity and confidence will help you feel a deeper sense of purpose in all your endeavors, strengthening your belief in yourself. And thirdly, with Aquarius people. They carry an energy of innovation that can help you see your path from a completely new perspective. They may, with a simple, unconventional idea, motivate you to break free from old ways of thinking, reminding you to always question and always explore. Sagittarius, free spirit, this has been your reading. This has been the message that has been waiting to find you. Remember that these words, these predictions are here to serve as a bright star on your path to guide you as you make your own beautiful, truth-led decisions. You have walked through valleys of boredom that tried to contain you. You have carried the weight of expectations like a heavy backpack. You have made choices for freedom in silence. And still, after all of it, you chose to believe in the journey. Still, you chose to aim high. That choice, bold, stubborn, and consistent, has made you powerful beyond measure. That unwavering loyalty to your own truth has formed a version of you that is no longer just wandering. You are finally ready to thrive from a place of deep, unshakable purpose. Abundance is arriving not to tie you down, but because you finally understand your own worthiness to be free. Love is approaching not as an anchor, but as a co-pilot for your greatest adventure. And your wisdom is deepening, not to make you cynical, but to be your steady, guiding compass. None of this is a coincidence. These are the sacred fruits of your devotion to your own truth. So take a moment now to ask yourself what final fear, what last limiting belief is ready to be released so that all this expansion can finally begin. Can you feel it in your bones? That powerful voice that says, now. The adventure is now. If this message has resonated in the most adventurous chambers of your heart, if it felt like it was speaking directly to your soul, I invite you to click the like button as a sign of gratitude to the universe. You can subscribe to Cosmic Treasure to continue this journey with us, and activate notifications so you never miss these moments of expansive guidance. I hope your day and all the days that follow are filled with the most beautiful and positive discoveries. A great adventurous blessing to each and every one of you.